Nope, nope. It's not going to work if I press the wrong fucking button, is it? There we go. We sorted it out. We sorted it out. Here we go. In the left-hand side of Secret Spring, we have a yellow Terran player from Team MiA. It's frozz. And his opponent is spawning, of course, in the upper right. The blue frozz player from Baguette. It's Lilbow. Big shout out to all you guys in that follow button. Again, there's so many of you. I just cannot possibly run through all of your names separately. But thank you very much for the support. Glad you're enjoying the show. I'm glad you're thinking about excuse me. Glad you're thinking about coming back again in the future. I mean, this is just our second day of SCT Improved Team League games. Tomorrow, make sure you come check out Fnatic +2 versus Invasion Esports. And again, that'll be on at 6 PM Central European Time. That's Hearthstone, Seoul, Showtime, and Lilbow taking on players such as Dongweigu, Gumiho, Keen, Super. As the gateway gets dropped down here, and the barracks and a gas on the way for frozz. Just a pretty standard Reaper opening to set us off on Secret Spring. So yeah, kind of interesting. Tomorrow, that's so yeah. Again, tomorrow Fnatic, Invasion Esports, and then again afterwards we're hoping for 80 Gaming versus Carnage, but we're waiting for confirmation from teams. So we'll see. Hopefully we do get a couple of matches though. Be a little bit nicer than just a single match. Alright, Probe moves into the base here, moves away again. Not really too much of a shade. Not really too much of not really too much to see. He sees the Reaper on the way in a moment or two. He knows it's a Reaper expand. And he won't be able to get that information about how much extra gas is being mined. frozz already starting to pull out of gas, just 2 workers left in there, so already slowing down his gas mining to get set to go into that reactor and move on with his next stage of the build, which is going to be to add a command center, add some barracks, and yeah, just a single gas right now for Lilbow, so he's going to be looking to expand here very soon as well, I would imagine. Zealot does start for him though, because he sees this SCV in his natural, and he will be have an engineering bay here, and this probe is actually going to take down this SCV almost. So not too much hit points, not too many hit points on this engineering bay to for the Zealot to hit through, and frozz just asks for a quick pause. So. Game resumes very quickly, and Mothership Core going to be rallied in to help against this engineering bay. Zealot? Okay, Zealot is on the way over as well, as Reaper does pop into the base, and Mothership Core will actually begin to deal with this instead, as the Zealot will start to work his way on the engineering bay. Reaper comes in, I mean, not really anything for him to do there. Engineering bay is cancelled, and the Nexus will go down here in a few moments for Lilbow. He also Stalker? Okay, he just cancelled his Stalker, so he just wants to get as many minerals as possible, as soon as possible, to be able to get down this Nexus. Command Center back at home for frozz has started up, and he has got those 2 extra barracks on the way. So again, we've seen a bunch of TVP today, and we're just seeing the same old. Once again here, nothing too exciting, nothing too crazy, and again, Lilbow, we'll see what the next step will be for him. Expecting just a robo facility, but could be some kind of Twilight Council play, some kind of Blink play or something. Could even still, if he really wanted to put down Stargate, he's about to lose a probe. Loses a probe there. Unfortunately, probes can't become spore crawlers like drones. So yeah, just sitting here as this Reaper still trying to be a little bit annoying. We see if Twilight Council will actually come down, so will be some form of Twilight play, and Reaper's actually going to be able to scout this because he loops around up there and sees that Twilight Council. So frozz, he sees this, and will be able to just back off into the kind of back corner of this of these mineral lines now for this natural. Reaper should still be able to make it out though. Well, okay, maybe not. He took a bit of a different route to I-40. He actually is going to make it. Oof, very close. I thought he might jump straight down here, but I guess the Stalker might have been blocking him or so. Either way, I mean, he got the information he needed. He saw that Twilight Council, and you know, what more can you really ask for from your Reaper? Scouting the tech is what he's made for, and he scouted exactly what he needed to see. So, couple of Marauders, couple of Marines in production, as we see a first force for frozz beginning to move out across the map. As Blink starts up, concussive shells begins as well. It's going to be the first upgrade out of frozz here, so really looking to just pile on the pressure very, very quickly. I guess he must have actually already invested in reactor and double tech lab. Wow, okay, so he's gone hard on the add-ons, so he really is looking to do a little bit of damage here initially. But I mean, Lilbow is continuing to currently boost out units as well. He's got a warp gate about to finish up as well, so he's going to be able to warp down. And nice control here by Lilbow, is just going to be able to grab that Marauder. Does lose a Stalker and did lose a Zealot as well, but picking off the Marauder is pretty nice too. More Marauders are here right now though, and if Concussive Shell's about to finish, it's going to come up the swamp, and well, I think he has to back off, and if he backs off, he's going to have to actually lose a gateway. But he doesn't really have any option. He doesn't have enough to fight this straight up, especially without Blink. And Concussive Shell is down for the Terran player, and frozz begins to step forward. He's just going to make sure to see what else he can get. These Stalkers going to force him back, and again he's just going to sit here, finish off this gateway as the Stalkers will try to defend. But good damage here by frozz. A pile on the gateway is pretty nice, as that Stalker also getting hit by the Concussive Shells. Maybe was getting a little bit risky there. Going up to a couple more gates being added on, so going up to 4 gates in total, replacing one of that gateway which did just fall. And frozz just moving backwards and forwards, not really committing at all here. Twilight Council on the Missile turret on the way to deal with the potential DTs which could have come from the Twilight Council. You know, he hasn't confirmed Blink just yet, so he's just preparing for everything, as Lilbow at the same time dropping that robotics facility. And +1 to start for frozz as well. He's going to move forward, so he's going to go for the trade, and Blink does just now finish, so this might be a little bit troublesome for frozz, as Lilbow will be able to chase this army down if he would like to. He does have that Blink, and he sees that he's going to keep on he is just going to chase it. I mean, it's kind of awkward, because what does frozz do? I mean, he can turn around and fight this, but I mean, Lilbow's just going to Blink Stalkers away one at a time, and he's not going to lose any of them here. And he can just trade so well, so he's basically taking no real damage. I mean, a bit of damage on the actual health of the Stalkers, but this is going to Blink forwards. He actually sees this army here once again, and we're going to see some more damage coming down. He actually does lose one Stalker now, but still pretty good trade so far, and another nice couple of Blinks, and Blinks aggressively now to only lose one single Stalker to clean up the entire of that army. So again, maybe frozz just stuck around a little too long, maybe outstayed his welcome there as a scan comes down, and he does just see the edge of that robo facility. This is, I mean, the thing is though, he's building a bunker at the front, but if these Stalkers want to, they can just hop straight up here. As it just come up the ramp, and he will just try and trade off against a couple of units. Again, 3 damage is good damage, no one's going to complain about that. And in fact, with another Stalker coming across, it's going to delay that bunker. SCV, or another SCV already pulled to try and help out against it though. He's going to lose the depot though. He might lose the bunker too. He's going to be able to Blink away a couple of Stalkers at a time against, just trading so efficiently. Mothership Core though will fall. Oh my god, he actually keeps it alive. That's quite impressive. Kills the bunker as well. No cancel on that there by frozz. And Lilbow have been putting on a good amount of pressure with this, and now we'll back off with that Mothership Core. And there's just not really quite enough unity for frozz to kind of take this on, so he's lost a reactor, he's about to lose a tech lab. The first medevac pops out, and again, Lilbow will just utilize his Blink, just Blink away, get out of here. Back at home, he's going into Colossi, so things looking great for him right now. He's got himself into a great position. A lot of minerals being banked up here. Could maybe do just with another couple of gateways being added on, and maybe think about moving towards a 3rd base. Pretty hard 3rd base to take though here on Secret Spring, so maybe not all too eager to try and go for that as a medevac. Going to move across the map with a couple of mines, and do we have a observer on the map? No, we do not. So no observer, no detection. A couple of mines could definitely do a little bit of damage to the mineral line of Lilbow here. As this mothership, wow. Can you guys tell I'm getting tired? I can. As this medevac tries to come in, but Stalker's in position to deflect that already. And at the front, there's a Mothership Core, Stalkers, and a Colossus, so no way frozz is getting up this ramp to do any real significant damage here. Observer is on the way out, so Lilbow realizing the threat of the fact he has no detection right now. As this medevac's still just going to try and boost in. He's going to try to boost into the natural. How much attention is Lilbow paying? Well, he actually just boosts into the corner there, so he can still just come into the natural at any point and will not be spotted until the last moment, really. He's going to try and come in now. He might try and come down the side and might try and go towards the main. I don't think that would work though, because Lilbow's probably going to be a bit too good in terms of mini-map awareness, and this medevac going to come towards the back of the main base mineral line now. And Stalker's blinking forwards. It's not going to be in time though. A few probes will go down here. Stalker and 3 probes actually. It's a pretty nice shot off on the middle mine there as a scan comes down, and just about. I actually don't know if that would actually reveal a nexus. It would be very, very close. Let's just look at that scan. Okay, he's scouted beforehand. it's very, very close. 1-1 on the way here for Lilbow, so he's looking to really boost up his upgrades. There's 1-1's actually about to finish back at home for frozz, so the upgrades are going to even up here. And frozz with a third command center on the way. He's getting set up quite nicely into this mid game. Another Viking, another Marine joining the army here, and these units just scouting around a little bit. Just going to go see if they can just go get some map control. And okay, interesting. So he's actually going to take this third base down here. I actually kind of like that, because I think if you take your third base here, you're very droppable. You know, you pick up at the third, and boom, all of a sudden you're in the natural. Whereas here, I mean, yeah, you can kind of go between the third and the main, but the Sorkers can, for example, just blink up here and defend a lot more easily. I actually like this. I actually think this is a nice third base. This is actually the first time I've seen this third base taken here on Secret Spring. So you know, most games actually end quite early on. You know, we've definitely seen this gold base taken a few times as a third. This base, not so much. So I kind of like this. First time seeing this for me. And Marine just going to scout around, and we'll actually be looking for that third base. frozz still unaware. Okay, sorry, he doesn't know that third base is there. So this Marine is actually just on a suicide trip towards the army of his opponent. So, Lilbow just sitting strong here. His probes are just actually long distance mining right now. I guess he is saturated on his bases, or optimally saturated on his bases, so I guess, you know, he could have mined a little bit more of these, but whatever, just getting set up, and we'll start pulling them back here now to actually start mining properly. frozz starting to build up his Viking count, and no sign of 2-2 for frozz, actually. No sign of an armory at all here, so an SCV pull definitely a possibility. This really nice scan, picks off that observer. Continues to move down the south side. He's already cleaned up the rocks down here. And a few more stalkers warp in here for Lilbow. How many Colossi are we on? 4? 4, going up to 5. This is such a good map for an STV pull, and here come the boys. Not many boys though, just the boys from the third base. So yeah, frozz just feeling like he's got maybe a little bit of time in here, and he is going to hit just before 2-2 hits. As the Viking count, is it high enough? I mean, there's only 10-ish. Okay, yeah, this is 11 Vikings, 4 Colossi, 5 Colossi now. And I mean, the question is always going to be, will they take them down fast enough? As another row of force fields starts to come down here. Nice blink initially here by Lilbow. He's going to start taking down these Vikings very quickly. First Colossus already falls. The SCVs, I mean, they evaporate pretty quickly because there just wasn't that many of them. But there's just nothing left to really tank. So most Zealots are being warped in. All of the Vikings have gone, though. These Zealots which are warping in are doing a great job of tanking these units which are trying to stim forwards to catch them Colossi. And a lot of Marauders left over, but the Zealots are going to start connecting and start tanking here once again. A single Viking is actually slowly trying to pick away at the Colossi, but it's just not enough. And